Haha, I hadn't unmuted my mic yet. Hello everyone, Merry Christmas and welcome to the stream. I know it's been a while. I'm really sorry that I have not been streaming much at all in the last little while. Things have just been really freaking busy, as per usual for me. Lots of editing work, lots of college stuff, you know the drill. So, and I figured now would be a good time to do this again. So, we're gonna have a lot of fun today, at least I hope. I haven't really much, I haven't planned much for this one. I was just thinking, you know what, it's been a little while. I got a lot of time on my hands today. Let's do a little live stream. So that's why we're here today. So, there was one thing that I wanted to do today. I wanted to see if I can get my Linux script to work today, because I have done a couple of adjustments with that, so I figured today would be a perfect day to test it out. So let me just grab VMware real quick, and then we can have some fun. This is my desktop, by the way. I don't really have a Christmassy wallpaper. Hang on. I actually do want to fix that up real quick. Let's see. Oh, what the heck? That event list right there? That is not supposed to look like that. Hang on. Oh, good lord. What even happened? There we go. That's better. I have no idea how the heck that happened, but, yeah. Let's do an MLP Christmas wallpaper. Something My Little Pony related. That would be nice, right? A little something like that would might work, actually. I do really like a lot of these wallpapers. This one. Oh, Derpy. Oh, that's fun. It's just... It's a bit of a low resolution for my liking, honestly. Not a fan of that. Yeah, a lot of these wallpapers have a really low resolution for some reason. Let's take a look at this. Oh, what? What is even going on in this one? I can't tell if that's Lunar Lad. I think it is. I got a feeling that somebody made this with an AI or something like that. Which... AI has been going all over the place in recent months. I'm not entirely sure how I feel about that, to be honest. Yeah, we're just gonna download this. And for the time being, we can just throw it into our downloads folder. Because I'm probably just gonna get rid of it after this live stream. Yeah, there we go. Oh god, that is not good. The quality of that is horrendous. Okay, I am not gonna use that. You know what? Let's just stick with something else. Let's just, macOS 13 Mammoth. Yeah, because that's definitely the name of the new macOS. macOS Ventura is, pretty darn great, by the way. I really like it. That was a random comment to make, but I just wanted to say that. Let's just do something old. Let's do a classic. There we go. I would use Wallpaper Engine for my wallpapers, but honestly, I prefer to use my own wallpapers for this. Alright, so let's have some fun. I could also play it around a little bit in Windows XP. But maybe that's something that I could do for another day. Oh, wait, what? Oh. I think I know what goes wrong here. Power on to firmware. I really wish that this wouldn't be so much of a hassle to do. Honestly. Like, I also use VMware on my Mac. Like, there's VMware Fusion on there. And if you want to use a different boot drive for your virtual machine in there, you just power on to firmware and it boots up into like a regular old boot menu as what you would get on a regular PC. So you can select what drive you want to boot from. So you can just pick whether you want to boot from CD or hard drive, and it'll boot for a one-time thing from it. Actually, I also kind of want to see if I can get Raspberry Pi OS to work on a virtual machine. I know it's possible. It should be possible, but I haven't managed to get it to work yet. So I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to do that. Let's see what I've got on here, actually. Oh, I think I've already done my script on this, actually. Hang on. Yeah, that looks like some adjustments that I've made. So this is essentially what I've got so far. For those who are unaware of what I'm working on here, this is going to be my own custom Linux desktop, or at least it's supposed to become that. And the beauty behind this, as you can probably tell, oh my goodness, I'm going to base it completely off of Debian, because I really like Debian. I think it's an awesome desktop. I think it's an awesome OS. And I would absolutely love to get a desktop, to get a, wow, I cannot speak, to get a Linux distro to work with Debian and to pretty much just publish it to the rest of the world. I think that would be fun. It's probably not going to be something completely fancy. It's mostly just going to be a very lightweight install with a whole bunch of window managers. Because right now I'm running on OpenBox. I can show you what else I've got on here. I've also got LXDE, Awesome, and BSPWM. And LXDE, by the way, literally the only reason why I got this, like, this is just straight up LXDE. This isn't anything particularly special or anything. Where is my terminal? I can use Terminator, that's fine. And this desktop environment is actually running on the OpenBox window manager, so it's not necessary. I don't necessarily have to include LXDE with this. The only reason why it's here is so that I can use LX session logouts on my panel inside of OpenBox, and that's literally the only reason why I have it on there. I don't necessarily need it, because you can just straight up use OpenBox without the need of any sort of desktop environment running on top of it. So I could actually just purge it from here. Merry Christmas and good luck in your stream. Thank you very much. Let's just do a purge of LXDE. LXDE is not installed. Yes it is. Oh wait, I think it's getting confused with, hang on. I need to know this real quick. I need to look this up. Because I think it's getting, confused. I see. I think it's a dependency for, LX session. So let's see what happens if I purge it. OpenBox LXDE session. Let's see what happens. Oh, no, that just installs LXDE Core and LXDE Session. Let's purge it. I also need to do a full upgrade, I just realized. But I can do that no problem in a second. Alright. Yeah, now LXDE is gone. So, LXDE got installed on this because of LX Session. LX Session is a dependency for the LXDE desktop environment. And nowadays, because for some bizarre reason, Debian installs a whole bunch of dependencies that nobody is ever going to use if they're just looking for that one specific thing. They don't necessarily need to have all of this, but yeah. There's something that I need to do with my menu right here, because this is my open box menu, which is essentially just a right-click menu that you can use to open up your applications and whatnot. And I wanted to mess around a little bit with some stuff inside of my menu XML file so I can change some aspects of it. The thing is, this line right here is absolutely not necessary. If you have just a straight up regular old application, if you don't have this, you are not going to miss out on much of anything. Because it's literally a copy of this. That's quite literally all that it is. So I can just omit that entire section. I want to do that with... do I have... It's on here? Like, do I have... I don't have VS Code on here. Fine, then I'll just use the terminal for it. This is not the most ideal thing in the world. I do not really prefer this over using something like VS Code, but, you know, it gets the job done. Let's do openbox -- reconfigure. Let's see what that does. Yeah, that does it. Perfect! So get a relatively small right-click menu on your desktop with only the applications menu that you necessarily need. I know that there's also a menu maker, which I also tried out, and essentially what that does is it takes the original menu that you already have by default with the window manager, and it essentially just heavily modifies it. So it pretty much just it puts everything into just the right place for everyone to find. So you don't have this really small right-click menu in here, and you have immediate access to all of these different categories, so you can easily open up this one application that you really want to use. For example, a terminal. But you don't necessarily have to do it that way, because it is also possible to configure everything with the use of that menu XML file that I just opened. But that's going to be a little bit of a pain in the butt to work around in. And I reckon a lot of people would not want to go through something like that. There is one thing that I would like to check, and that's awesome. The awesome window manager. This is probably my least favorite configuration out of the configurations that I got going on here. But that's only because it doesn't really work the way that I would expect. And it also looks pretty bad. To be quite honest with you. I do not like the way that this is designed. And I also am not a big fan of the way that it's configured. Especially not when I need to use this on like a virtual machine. This is the default resolution that it uses, and I actually tried to get a decent resolution to work on this. It's not that easy to do. I mean, it should be easy. I know for a fact that it should be relatively easy to do. You know why? Because I've done this the exact same way every single time that I set up a new desktop environment. So, essentially what you gotta do I have a render on here? I do not. But what you want to do is get a render right here. I don't even know actually if I have it included in the script. Now that I think about it. Do I have it in the actual script? I need to double check. I need to double check this real quick. I can just go to github.com and I gotta sign in real quick. Give me 1 second, I'll get this fixed up in a moment. Alright. And sign in. There we go. So, yeah, welcome to my GitHub page, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to my Debian starter pack. This is the script that I use for pretty much everything that I have on my Debian. So, my entire Debian system, as you saw it a moment ago, this is essentially that. And this is going to install all of the base packages. I do not have a render in there. That's going to be a problem. And I know that's going to be a problem because that is not going to make it easy for people to get a proper resolution in there. But wait. Before I actually do that, I do know that there's also another tool in here that is going to make it... Ah, yeah, desktop preferences. Desktop manager is not active. Yeah, that must be for OpenBox only, I think. So yeah, people are going to be stuck with this, essentially. So what you gotta do is get that resolution going. The wallpaper gets destroyed, but that's okay. Because save this as dev.sh inside of here. Then you go in here and then do bash home slash dot screen layout slash dev dot sh. Save that. Then you can quit out of a render. And let's quit out of awesome right here. Or we can actually just do a restart of it. I don't think that did what I wanted to do, actually. So let's log back in again. And yeah, that did not work. That did not work at all. But it should work. It has to. Because I've done this many different times before. Maybe something changed in there, which makes it so that it just doesn't work anymore. But that's a strange thing to do. Let's, I could also check if the desktop preferences even work in this at all. Because there's also a chance that it just, that I completely broke it by removing LXDE. Yeah, desktop manager is not active. Are monitor settings there? Yeah, it's there. epic. My wallpaper is also completely gone. So let me fix that. Where do I have nitrogen in here? If I even have it. Ah, yeah, there it is. So, this is also my entire wallpaper pack that I'm gonna include with the script. So, I have a GitHub repositories which has all of these wallpapers. I plan on updating it every once in a while. If I find any particular wallpapers that I like, then I will add them to this, so that people can also have those if they really wanted to have a different wallpaper every once in a while. So you can also actually have my PhoenixStarYT wallpapers, just to boost my ego a little bit, because why not? I do not want that to be scaled. Let's just do it like that. This is an art piece by Nini Draws, by the way. She did a phenomenal job at this, and I really like it. He has the socks on. Oh boy, I love it. I absolutely love it. But yeah, let's edit this real quick, because this is going to install pretty much everything that I need for LXDE, for OpenBox and Awesome and all of that stuff. But because I have LX Session in there, it's also going to install LXDE, which I definitely do not want. So I'm probably just going to purge LXDE, and I'm going to do apt purge. What was that package called again? I forget. So let's open terminal. If I can find it. There it is. I mean, I could also open Kitty up in here. I don't really care. LXDE. Alright. That's going to OpenBox LXDE session. Alright. OpenBox LXDE session. Is there a dash in between that? Yeah. Okay. Dash Y. Okay. Oh, I see a little error that I made here. So I need to fix that. And hope that works. Commit. Okay. That does that, and now that I have that finished, I'm going to restart this. I'm going to shut it down, and I'm going to reinstall Debian on this, and we're going to see how that script works now. There we go. You know what? Let's just do a graphic install for now. By the way, the Debian team is probably not going to see this, but they really should fix up the installer for Debian Bookworm, because I'm on Debian Bookworm for this. I'm going to upgrade this to Debian SID once the install is done. But they really should change that boot screen for the Debian installer to being Debian 12, because the installer itself, as you can see, is actually Debian 12. I don't know why the boot screen is Debian 11 still, but that seems like a bit of a bizarre thing to have. Yeah, we can just keep that as it is. Doesn't really matter. If you're on a virtual machine, you can just keep the domain name and the host name as they are, just or you can just call it Debian and you will be golden. Like, it doesn't necessarily have to be something specific. It only has to be something specific when you have it installed on real hardware. And I don't have this installed on real hardware. Well, technically I do. I got Debian 12 on a laptop that I run every once in a while, and I absolutely love that thing. It's a really great one. And I don't have Debian 12 on this, but I do own a Raspberry Pi that I experiment every once in a while. It has Raspbian on it. A really old version of Raspbian. This is running Raspbian 11. And it obviously is based on Debian, so it's going to be running Debian 11. But I do want to update this to Debian Bookworm at some point, because I am just not a big fan of Bullseye. I'm not a big fan of Debian 11, because there's a lot of really old packages in there that I just really am not a big fan of. And running this on Debian 11 is just not going to do it for me. There's just way too old packages on this. And here's the funny thing. I actually tried to update this to Debian Bookworm a couple of times. And every time that I try, it just breaks. Like, it does not... the entire desktop just gets completely broken. And to give you an idea... To give you an idea of what it's supposed to look like. Let's go to Raspbian here. Okay, this may not be the best screenshot in the world, but it works for what I need to show. This is essentially what a Raspbian desktop is supposed to look like. It may look a little different from this, but it's the same basic idea. You get a panel up top, you get a menu right here with all of your applications and stuff, and you have some system indicators over here. The CPU indicator is completely gone in the LXDE desktop environment that they are using, by the way. It does not exist anymore in Raspbian, or maybe it does exist, but you have to add that in yourself, and I have not been able to find it. I have not been able to find a good way to add it. And what's actually funny... Oh, this is actually a really old version of Raspbian, I can tell. These are old, my gosh. Okay. Yeah, Raspbian does look a good bit different from this today than it does in this. But, yeah, you kind of get the idea of what it's supposed to look. And whenever I try to update Raspbian Bullseye to Raspbian Bookworm, the entire desktop breaks on me. Because the entire panel just does not look right anymore. It's just black and it's kind of shifted to the side where it really should not be. And there's just an awful lot of weird stuff going on in the desktop, which really are not supposed to happen. So I'm not entirely sure what happens there. Also, some weird stuff is going on with the desktop environment whenever I try to update this to Debian. Like, it installs an awful lot of stuff on top of it, and it has a whole lot of different things available to the user which should not be there Like, there's just an awful lot of weird stuff going on in the Raspbian desktop whenever I try to update it to Bookworm. It's really weird. And sometimes I just wonder, why even bother? Why do I even bother with trying to update my system when it just breaks my system every time that I try? Linux is fun. Linux is really fun if it works. Once it works, it can be so much fun, but it can also be really frustrating when it breaks. This is also taking a lot longer than it normally is, and I guarantee you it's because of the graphic install. Like the GUI, this is the weird thing about Linux, and this is also the weird thing about a lot of distributions with a desktop environment. The GUI slows everything down that you're doing. Like if you're gonna do something in the GUI, you might as well just hop onto a terminal and run all of your stuff that way, because it's faster, it's more reliable. It's not faster. Actually, it is. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just rambling at this point, but you know, this is not the best way to do it. If you want to install stuff on your system, use terminal, at least on Linux. Use terminal, it's going to be a lot faster and it's going to be a lot more reliable. I love it. So why did I decide to do this in a GUI? I have no idea. I legitimately have no idea. Install grub, yes. Please do that. Is this just the instrumental for this song? Actually, by the way? Oh, it is. It's just first null, but just the instrumental. I would actually love to hear an instrumental arrangement of that. Hang on. I need to check. First, Noel. Christmas song. Instrumental arrangement. I want to hear an arrangement of that. I don't just want to hear... here we go. Orchestra version. Let's see how that sounds. That is not the song that I was hoping for. See, the songs in that little playlist that I have, they're titled wrong. Specifically in that little compilation that I had before. I know what it's supposed to be. Merry Christmas, everyone. And we're just gonna do, I don't know, this one, I guess. Oh, that's a very jazzy sound. Oh my goodness, that's awesome. I love it. Yeah, let's do that. That's cool. So yeah, this is pretty much what we're working with. And there is one thing that I like to do before I even do much of anything else. I mean, technically it also does this in the script that I have. Oh, wait. This song is actually a lot louder than I was expecting. There we go. Yeah, let's, I actually kind of want to use a different one. Nah. Let's do, just, the old one, I guess. Or maybe not the old one. Let's do a different one. Let's go for this. Let's see what this is. I have no idea. Oh my goodness. Okay. Yeah, sure. Let's go with that. Bookworm Sid. Oh, oops. The whole reason, by the way, why I'm updating this to Debian SID is because this is going to make, this is going to give me much more up-to-date packages, and it's more of a rolling release cycle, like the bleeding edge. And that's what I prefer. I prefer newer packages. I may give up a little bit of stability with this, but at the very least, I get more up-to-date packages this way. You can see right there, there's actually a fair few packages in Bookworm that are old. Well, maybe not old, but there is just far more up-to-date packages available in SID. So that's why I do it this way. That's why I grab my packages from Debian SID as opposed to Bookworm. And that's also why I really wanted to update my Raspberry Pi to Bookworm. There is no Raspbian SID, unfortunately, so I was not able to get that to work. But Bookworm, at the very least, has more up-to-date packages because, like I said, this thing is running on Bullseye. And to give you an idea how old that is, I just want to give you an idea of how old Bullseye actually is. So, Debian Bullseye release. Yeah, it's a year old, and the thing is, the packages in Debian Bullseye have not updated too much. There are some relatively recent packages available in there, but it's really not much. This actually is Debian Bustard. Like, why is this showing up in a Bullseye? Oh, because it's a Debian version history. That makes sense. So now we need to git clone my my repository. All right. And I literally just call it the Debian Starter Pack. The name, I can definitely change the name around a little bit to make it a little better. And I probably will eventually do that. I probably will change the name at some point, once I've got all of this finished. But for the time being, Debian Starter Pack works fine. Alright. So, CD Debian Starter Pack. Okay, so this is all that I've got in here right now, and I just noticed something. Okay, I need to fix that up, because that is not right. So you can see this little .sh file right here, bash. So that essentially gives you a fully custom bash shell, which is essentially your terminal. So it's going to look a little bit better than what you have right now, which is just text. I have to fix something right there, because you can notice how that file isn't green in here. And green essentially means that it's executable. So you can probably imagine what the problem is here. It's not executable, so I need to fix that. Yeah, I need to fix that as soon as I can. Which I hope I can fix that up sometime in the future. That would be nice. to give you an idea of what exactly is going on right here, this entire script is just installing a whole bunch of packages that you are going to need to get started with Debian with this particular setup that I got going on. So it's going to install the desktop environment, all kinds of different applications that you want to run, like a web browser, a terminal, and all of that jazz. And it's also going to set up all of the configurations that I use on a daily basis. So, and you can very much immediately get started with this. Once all of this is set up, you can get started almost immediately with it. Like, no need to reconfigure everything and do that jazz. You can do that, but it's not necessary, because this already gives you a very good start, or it should give you a very good start. And I wanted to see if this is actually going to work properly. While that's going on, I could also just go to my GitHub real quick and see if there's any mistakes that I may have made, because I could have made a couple of mistakes in here. Nah, that all looks pretty good to me. Also, yeah, my wallpapers. So, let me show you something. This entire folder is just literally a .wallpapers folder, and inside of it, every single thing here is just straight up a wallpaper. And that's it. So I have all of that. There's nearly 140 different wallpapers to choose from. And there's always been this one problem that I have not been able to fix yet. Because I don't know exactly how to work around it, but I do really want to work around it. The process of cloning the wallpaper repository is probably the longest out of all of this. This on its own is already a pretty long process with installing all of the packages and getting the fonts and whatnot. Getting the wallpapers, for some reason, is the longest thing in this entire script. It's the longest part. I don't know why. Probably because there's like 360 megs worth of wallpapers, and Git has problems with grabbing that stuff relatively quickly. And it could also be because I'm running this in a virtual machine, but I'm not sure about that. I wish I knew. I really wish I knew, because it is kind of frustrating that it takes as long as it does. Now, if this were a little bit, if cloning that wallpaper repository wouldn't be so long, it would not be an issue at all. But this script already takes a while as it is, and people are probably going to think that something is stuck while this is going and the wallpaper is being cloned and all of that. But I don't know.
I guess I really don't know what Christmas is all about.
What the shit?
Isn't there anyone who knows what Christmas is all about?
Yeah, we're not going to play that. Oh, yeah, this is that Kevin MacLeod thing. Hang on. I do know that there's, God, what was that, who were those guys again who did that? 12 Days of Christmas. Jingle Punks. That's who they are. So I want to, put up some, Jingle Punks real quick. I really like the Jingle Punks. They make some great things. Oh, they don't just make... Oh, okay, hang on. If I just look for that... There we go. Yeah, I really like the Jingle Punks Christmas renditions. I think they're great. Maybe not that quite as much. I don't really like them quite as much as some of Kevin MacLeod's work, but they are good. Kevin MacLeod made some pretty good Christmas things as well. Okay, so this is just taking care of some of the more trivial stuff, like theming and some other desktop things that I like to have on here. It also grabs nitrogen and variety, which I use for the wallpapers. And it's easy enough to get rid of some of these things. If you really want to, you can very easily get rid of some of the stuff that's in here. I personally would not want to get rid of any of this, because I do like a lot of the stuff that I have on here, but I understand that there's going to be some people who don't really like to have all of the junk that I have installed in here, which is understandable. Oh, there's a couple of packages that have been installed and that are no longer required, so you can just remove those. I would also like to do a sudo apt auto remove them. So what I can do... Let's open this up again. Edit it. Yeah. There we go. And essentially what that's going to do is it's going to remove all of the packages that it doesn't need anymore. Because this is going to install a whole bunch of crap, and I also purge one particular package from this script. So it's going to remove a couple of things, and once that's done, it doesn't require some of the stuff that I have in here. And when that happens, it's going to tell you, hey, you have these packages that you can very easily remove because you don't need them anymore. So you can remove those with sudo apt auto remove, which detects what packages you don't need anymore and which ones can be very easily removed. Which may seem a little bit sketchy because there might be some packages that you do need and you end up purging because it tells you that you can purge them. Yeah, that kind of thing has happened before, and it would not surprise me if it happens again, because Debian and APT in general, to be honest, can have a couple of shenanigans with the way that it handles packages and the way that it handles package installs. When it works amazingly well, and I do honestly like this better than Pac-Man on Arch, though the only reason why I like APT better than Pac-Man is because Pac-Man has the weirdest freaking syntax in the world just to install some packages. Like, I need to show this. This is freaking stupid. Arch Linux, Pac-Man. ArchWiki. And this is going to show you all that you need to know about it. So, Pacman-S, self-explanatory. S in this regard stands for sync, I think. And it is going to install a specific package that you want to install. Pacman-SS gives you a list of the different packages that you could install from the Pacman repository. So when you're looking for a specific package, you can go pacman-ss, capital S, lowercase s, and then just type a random name in, and then it spits out a bunch of packages that you can install from there. Pacman-R is giving you Pacman-R removes a single package, and there's a problem with that. It is going to leave all of your dependencies on there. The way that you need to that you can purge a package is using Pacman-RCNS, I think it was, or some shit like that. Pacman-SYU is doing a upgrade of all of your packages, and it's also going to update your repositories. This is apparently searching for remote packages, which I don't even understand why that's a thing. Already installed packages is a QS. I don't know why Pacman is so weird, but it is, and I absolutely hate it for that. I absolutely cannot stand Pacman. I cannot stand it. I don't understand why anyone thought that it would be a good idea to put it like that. But the funny thing is, I think that there's no other package manager out there that does it that way. You get APT for Debian that uses just a standard apt install. And I can actually show that in a second once this is booted up. Okay. That looks really promising. And mouse cursor. And there we go, like DM. And we only have OpenBox, Awesome, and PSPWM. I might completely omit Awesome from this config, honestly. Because it's so incredibly stupid, but it doesn't really matter. Let's boot up in OpenBox and see what happens. That works. Okay, so clearly something is not quite working the way that it should. But I think that's because I don't have the script properly written. Or maybe... Actually, I know what went wrong. Hang on. So, first of all, variety... Fuck off. First things first. We need to fix that resolution. And if you're going to do this in a virtual machine, it's actually incredibly easy to do this. Because I got a little auto start file in here, and essentially what this is, it's going to combine all kinds, it's going to run all kinds of different commands on startup. So these are essentially just commands that you can run in your terminal. So for example, if I wanted to run, let's do a Thunar, for example. Let's do that. You can run that in terminal and boom, Thunar is launching. So that's essentially what this is. And I put a couple of commands in here, including xrandar, which I'm going to activate. There's a little hash in there, and that basically means that it's being blacked out, so it doesn't start up with xrandar running. And that is going to set your resolution. If you're going to run this in a virtual machine, this is the way to do it. And the only reason why I have it like that is because it's going to make it easy. If people want to run this in full screen in a virtual machine, this is the easiest way to do it. I'm sure that there's also other ways out there, but this is the way that I personally prefer to do it, and I reckon most people will prefer to do it this way. Or maybe not, because terminal can still be very scary for a lot of people. And also, because I'm running this in a virtual machine, I need to turn off VSync inside of PyCon. Which, sadly, there is no workaround for that. You have to do that from within there. Which is stupid, but that's a story for another day. I would also like to do something about my theming, because right now it looks awful. I do kind of like the icon theme that this comes with. But I prefer to use something like a Dweda or, I don't know, something like this, for example. I really like this because it's kind of a really old school feeling. Gives it a little bit of an old vibe, and I like that. So I'm going to use that. Widget, I'm going to switch to Nordic. Apply that. Mouse cursor, I'm going to keep it as is. And yes, I know that the theming on LX panel is a little bit weird right now, but you can easily fix that by simply restarting the virtual machine or by logging out of this and logging back in. So, one thing that I want to know, did my Nord theme for OpenBox install correctly? It's a little bit laggy. And that does not look like it installed properly. Okay, let's examine why. Let's examine this. So there is my .themes. Huh. Okay, for some bizarre reason that did not upload correctly. I wonder why. I wonder if that's because the tar command does not translate very well through my script. I wonder if that's the case. Oh well, no matter what the case is, it doesn't work. So I need to install Arc. Which, that installs so much more stuff than I would like, but still, doesn't matter. It's alright. It at the very least gets the job done, and if you're not familiar with what this is, it's actually just a, an archival program. Actually, what other stuff is there out there? There's Zip. I unfortunately do not have that. I unfortunately do not have the means to use that. I can also just use Xarchiver. Let's try that one. Let's see what happens when I do this. That just installs a single package. Okay. Open with Xarchiver. I also just love this little archival program in this. This is a really good one. I love this one also gets included with fuck, I can't come up with the name. With Raspbian. And I think there's a very good reason for that, because it's just so good. I mean, for what you need it to do, it gets the job done very well. There you go. Alright. And now we can go to our OpenBox configuration. And there we go. We have Nord OpenBox in there, and it works very well. Awesome. And now what I need to do is close out of this. log out, and sees what and look what happens when I log back in. Hey, thanks, Vanish. I very much appreciate that. Yeah, I really like this theme as well. It gives it a very nice little aesthetic. Like, dark mode already looks really good to me. But just having it look like this with that very cool aesthetic and the mech-esque buttons up there, I just really like it. I would love to rearrange this a little bit and get these to the left so that it really looks like a mech theme. But I don't really have, I don't really know how I can get LX Panel to give it a mech aesthetic. But, you know, it doesn't matter. This works for the time being, and that's all that matters. So you actually have that very well. Now then, that's really it for Linux for the time being. I'd also like to do some other stuff today, though. Because I tend to do a lot of Linux stuff on the channel. Especially during these live streams. So let's do something a little bit different. Let's have a little more fun. And for that, I actually need to grab Steam. What are you gonna do? I'm gonna be playing some silly games right now. I've been busy with Linux for well over an hour, I think. Yeah, I've been busy with Linux for over an hour. I kind of want to do something a little bit different to change up the pace. So, who wants to see me rage? I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people who would want to see me rage. So, we're gonna do that. I'm gonna regret this. I know for a fact that I'm gonna regret this. Because I do not... I absolutely despise doing this. You can probably already hear it. You can't rage on Christmas, I don't care. I'm gonna do it anyway. Because I really do not give a shit about Christmas and rage and whatnot. So long as I get to have a little bit of fun, that's all that matters to me. I can actually get rid of one of these files. This one I've been playing as Mugman. Funnily enough. Was I playing on that file in other live streams? I don't remember. I really do not remember, but... You know... Let's get rid of this and, replay it. This is one of my favorite games of all time, by the way. Even though it is hard as shit. It's really difficult, but it's so fun and so crazy. I love it. It also boggles my mind that an actual cartoon got made out of this. Studio MDHR really did good for themselves to have produced this game. They're working with Microsoft. They put their game out on many platforms outside of just Xbox and PC. They have DLC produced, and there's so much stuff that they put out there. And now there's an actual cartoon made out of it. And that's... I freaking love it. It's great. They really deserve all of the hype that they have going on with their game and all of that. I have so much respect for these guys. Alright. And that was the easiest part. A lot of people, for some bizarre reason, that still confuses me. Like, there was such a meme going on about that one part where you have to jump over a tower with that dash move. Let me go, oh, it's a really hard part of the game. Come on, guys. Even me, even the worst, even if you're not particularly good at platforming, you should be able to do it. The art style is really unique. Yeah, it is. You really do not see much of anything like this anymore, and that's freaking awesome. Like, Studio MDHR really put their heart into this. So much heart into this. I have a lot of respect for those guys, as you can probably imagine. There we go. Do I want to do that? Yeah, I want to. According to a journalist, there was a lot of lag on his setup. What? How does this game lag for them? I don't understand. I mean, maybe if there's a lot of chaos going on. But... That's interesting. Whoa! I was kind of hoping to get a perfect score on this, to be honest. But that's not gonna happen anymore because I already got, like, a health point of damage in this. Oh. I hate those little blue slimes. No! Okay, yeah, that was my fault. That was so stupid. Why did I jump straight into that? I mean, I made it, but that was so stupid. How did I jump into that? Yeah, okay. What's my score? A-. That should have, at the very least, be an A. And it could have been if I didn't jump into 2 enemies. Alright. I probably should have bought some new weapons. Yeah, okay. It's been a while since I last beat some of these bosses. So I may be a little bit rusty, but not too bad, I hope. Ooh. Okay. Parry, parry, parry. Now you just spam these things and hope you don't miss. Oh god. Oh. And once this guy splats into... Oh my god, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Okay. Yeah, I also am missing my my weapons. In my personal save file, I also got roundabout, spread, and whatnot. I've got a whole bunch of weapons that make life so much easier for me. But yeah, no such thing in this. Not at the very start of the game, at the very least. So I should get better weapons after this boss fight, actually. Oh! The fact that that actually misses is just hilarious to me. Alright. And... ba-bam! That was a clean shot. Alright, yeah, man. Wasn't there also a big old... Did I just waste that EX file? I did. Oh my flipping gosh. Come on, man. Alright! Phase number 3. Watch what happens. Alright, so this is where I could really use either a spread or a chase. Because chase just literally does what it says on the tin. It's a homing attack. Essentially. But, roundabout... Oh my fucking god, no! No! Oh, that sucks! Ah! That could have been a perfect win. I could have gotten an S. Ah! Fuck! I mean, my super meter also wasn't quite great. Ah, yeah. Alright. That kind of shit is just frustrating. Goopy Legrand, we got our first soul contract. So... I'm gonna be away from keyboard for a moment. Because I want to fill up my my bottle with some more water. So I can have something to drink while I'm streaming. I'll be back in a minute. That might have been a little longer than I anticipated, and I just realized that this entire time there was no audio being played. But yeah, the reason why it took me a little longer than anticipated was because I took the liberty to give myself a little bit of a treat while I'm streaming. So I will probably be eating some of those delicious crunches during this live stream at some point. Or maybe not. Maybe I will just waste them all. I have no idea. Oh yeah, I probably should be buying a couple of items. Because I need some items. I need some items real badly. So let's get some items. We're going to buy, at the very least, roundabouts, which is my favorite weapon in the entire game, by the way. I could also do a lobber, which is a pretty good one, with some very good with some very good damage on it. But there's a problem with lobber, and I personally do not like the ones that kind of fly in an arc, you know, because they can be so fiddly to work with. I am not a fan. I do also really like spread, but spread, yeah, I'm just gonna use spread and see what happens. So these two weapons alone are going to give me some very good damage. I'm going to use spread as my main weapon and roundabouts as my secondary. Botanic Panic is next. There we go. Oh! Okay, yeah, that was oh, I should have known better. Alright. Now this is where the bullshit begins. Actually, the bullshit already began long before I even considered doing this. Okay, okay, watch this, watch this. I'm just gonna let the onion go. I don't really want to hurt this guy. And you'll see why. He's gonna let me go, and then the carrot comes out, and look at what's going to happen now. A whole bunch of shit. Oh boy. Oh no, why did I dash straight into that? The little beetle. Come on. Oh, come on, dude! Oh, flip. Alright, we've got that thing down. Come on! Oh, God. Oh, no. Okay. Come on! You should be dead. Oh, yeah. Got him. That should not have taken that long. That should have been done a long time ago. Especially when you consider that this is a much stronger weapon as well. So, yeah, that is not a very good result. I'm not happy with that. Especially because this is the easiest boss in the whole game. Now... oh, boy. I remember having so much trouble with these guys. This is my favorite song in the game. I want to put up the volume a little higher. Especially for the music. Enjoy the music, ladies and gentlemen. Oh! Okay. Okay, yeah, let's not do that.
Good day for us. Well done. Here goes.
Come on, Perry. Oh! And this is this is what I love Cuphead for. It's nothing but pure chaos in this game. That's what I love. I really love chaotic games like this. Because you really gotta be on your toes 24/7 while playing this. Okay! Let us dance. Okay. Okay. Wait, that was... I was already halfway through it? Okay. Apparently I was. Notice one thing, by the way. These big guys are frogs. Look at all of the guys in the background. They're all bugs. For the frogs to eat. Oh! Should have moved a little further to the right there. Hey, the frogs at the very least get to have their Christmas feast. Look at all of the food they've got in the background. Oh, I love it. Those are just little things, right? Okay. Oh. You see, Roundabout is a really awesome weapon. I love it. Literally the only reason why I love it so much, though, is because it actually... It's just a little boomerang. If you know how to shoot, if you know how to use it, it's incredibly easy to hit your opponents with it. Okay? This is where your platforming skills come into play. Please no orange, please no orange, please no orange. Okay, red. That's manageable. That's okay. I can deal with that. If I don't play like a fucking idiot! Oh! Come on, man! Give it your all. Actually, when my first time playing this, I actually ran into this really bizarre bug in the game. Where there was a bug, stuck in the ground there, or in the air. Like, I killed one of these bugs, and it would just stay there for some bizarre reason. And it would never move, it would just be there. And there was absolutely nothing that it would be doing there, besides just flying in the air and looking at all of the garbage that was going on here. Because yeah, this is just pure madness, and they were just watching it all come down. Just not having a single care in the world. Like, okay, I just got killed, I'm just enjoying the moment here. Like, total bro moment, ladies and gentlemen. I love it. Okay. Green, 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 green. Yeah! The reason why I really want green is because this is the easiest one to deal with out of all of these. So, then you get red, which is somewhat easy to deal with. You don't need to worry too much about that one. And then you have orange, which is just complete and total bullshit. Look at this. Look at all the shit that's going on here. And the thing is, this is also gonna go much faster and faster and faster. And at some point, it's just almost impossible to deal with. And I really hate orange. Ah, no! Come on! Yeah! Got it. Perfect timing. Oh, those stats are horrible. Oh, no. Yeah. Ruby and Croaks. Got him. Oh. We can finally unlock our super here.
Here comes a spooky punch. Here goes.
Okay. So the idea behind this is to just parry these pink ghosts. And then you get a super ability you can use throughout the rest of the game. They cannot touch that chalice over there, or that urn. If they touch it, you die. That's how it goes. That's the way of life, apparently. Oh, oops. I don't know why you suddenly had to do this, but no, it's fine. Doesn't matter. I wonder who all of these ghosts are. Maybe they're all the enemies that we've been killing. That would be a really dark reality, to be honest. If these would, if all of these would be characters that we've killed up to this point. Oh, good lord, that animation was smooth. All of the animation in Cuphead is smooth. What am I talking about? We've got our first super. We're immediately going to equip it because we're going to need it. Essentially, it's just an energy beam. So when you have 5 EX cards, you would go round and round and round and round and boom. It's basically like a Kamehameha or something like that. I don't know. I don't know what it's like, actually. Maybe it is like a Kamehameha or something. What am I talking about? I have no idea. We're not gonna tell. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay. It's this fucking stage. I kind of want to do it because I love it, but at the same time I kind of hate it. But I'm gonna regret this. I'm gonna regret this so hard. I hate this stage. Oh, okay, yeah. That was just me being stupid right there. Alright, come on. Like this stage, it's not so much that this is difficult. There's just some parts about it that are just really bullshit. Like that. Actually, that wasn't the bullshit part. The bullshit part doesn't come until the moon scene, the moon thing. When this Zeppelin essentially turns into a moon, like she actually turns into a moon later on, that is where it becomes bullshit, because then she brings out these UFOs or something. They let out these energy beams, and when they do, it's an absolute crapshoot whether or not you're going to be able to avoid them. Like, I've never felt like I genuinely beat this boss fight because of that. Because it's just stupid luck at that point. Because whether or not you're going to beat it is dependent on it depends on how much luck you're going to have with that last UFO that you need to avoid, otherwise you die. Also, there's just these constant blimps all over the place that are trying to kill you, and it's just not, it's not great. I hate it. I truly despise how this boss fight works. Oh, I should not be singing. I'm really sorry to everyone who had to endure that. That sounded absolutely awful, and I should not have done that. I apologize. And this is... Okay. Come on! Come on! Yeah! First try. First flippin' try. Okay. Oh, good lord. Yeah, B-. I don't even care. I'm glad that I at the very least managed to get a one shot at that. Because that stage is freaking horrible. Oh, there's just one more stage over there, I think. Unless there's one more, and I need to finish the other one before I can actually go to King Dice. By mere beast to Shane, please let me explain. By mere beast to Shane means you're grand. Yeah, there's only one more stage left, besides the run and gun level, and then I can go to King Dice. I don't know if I want to get to King Dice in this. I could just do the one boss and then end it there, but... Actually, we can always come back to that at a different time. Let's do something else. Let's do something a little more metal. Or should I do something less metal? No, let's go metal. Let's just say fuck all and do something just completely crazy. So I want to do this. Where is my screen capture? Where's my game capture? Here it is. And let me just start up the game, and then and then you'll know what it is as soon as it pops up. If it ever starts up, because right now not much is happening. Would be freaking awkward if it doesn't work. If it doesn't work, then I'm just... Oh, God, no! Not now! Okay. It actually, it does seem to be working out. Okay, so, let me just, pull this up. And hope you're gonna get an image on screen. Come on, dude, you can do it! You can do it, computer! Show me your stuff. I know you can do it. Yeah, there we go. Bethesda logo. It's software. I have huge respect for id Software, by the way. They are freaking legendary, and I really love what they do. They're great. Photosensitivity warning. Yeah, this is where you'll get a epileptic shizzle, epilepsy seizure warning thingamajig. I cannot do this. I'm sorry. Okay. Welcome to Doom. This is what I've been waiting for. And actually, it's not quite what I've been waiting for. I just really... I figured, you know what? It's Christmas. Why don't we just do something Christmas-esque? Let's do something Doom! This is great for that Christmas spirit, right? Oh, I'm going to hell. I swear to God, I'm going to hell. You know what? I don't even care. I think it's worth it. I think it's going to be worth it just to end up there. I think it's going to be fun. I've seen the stuff that goes on in there. I think it will be fun. Oh. Okay. Once this is loaded, we're going to have an epic story of epic proportions with a lot of demons slaying and so much blood going around and... Oh. Okay. So I'm not going to start this off all the way at the beginning because I think that that's kind of pointless, to be honest. We're going to start right where I left off, and that's right over here, apparently. Oh, I think I know why I got stuck here. Because I'm playing this on ultra violence. Oh, good lord! Okay! Yeah, I'm playing this on ultra violence, as I was saying. And I almost died there. I need to be a little bit more careful with what I'm doing here, because that was way too close. That was way too close. If I didn't move just an inch to the left or something, if I didn't get spooked or whatever, I would have died right then and there. I guarantee you that would have been the case. But yeah, I'm playing this on ultra violence. Demons are far more active in this. They are much faster. They are so incredibly hectic. Like, even more so than usual in this. And it's here where you really need to be at your toes. You really got to be on your toes when you're playing through this in ultra violence. Because demons are not going to be nice to you. Oh yeah. The chainsaw. My favorite. Actually, I wouldn't necessarily call it my favorite, but it is up there. I really like this. This thing. Oh. It feels incredible. You get limited ammo, limited fuel with your chainsaw in this. So you really gotta play your cards wisely. But for all of the stuff that you need. Okay! Where's a demon that I can slay, that I can glory kill? Get out of here. Okay. Good freaking lord, man. But yeah, you really gotta, if you're gonna be using chainsaw, please be careful before you're actually using the chainsaw, because if you're gonna be using the chainsaw at a very wrong time, you're pretty much guaranteed to fuck it up. Like I just did right there. And I didn't even use the chainsaw, so... Oh, good lord. Okay. My initial playthrough... Wait, what? Oh yeah, I did beat this part of the game, okay. I got the chainsaw, that guy is split in half right there. And I just gotta get rid of these guys. I believe those zombies also can move a lot faster in this. If they're coming close to you, they will run at you and they will completely kill your ass. Alright. Only got like 4 bullets left. Here we go. I need ammo. And I need it really badly right now. Can I go through this door? Nope.
Yellow security clearance required.
Alright, that's fair. And that's this zombie right here. Yeah, he's got the key that I need, and he went through this door, which is completely locked out. So I need to find a different way. I gotta go over here. Actually, I've played through this game a couple times before. I already beat it twice. Once in I'm Too Young to Die, and once on okay, I did not mean to do that. I'm very used to control being my my crouch button. But that's not the way that it is in Doom. Oh. I got out of there at the wrong turn. Okay. So, but, as I was saying, I played it once on Hurt Me Plenty and I'm Too Young to Die. This is Ultra Violence, and Ultra Violence essentially is a much more precise, much more challenging difficulty than just straight up Hurt Me Plenty. This is obscenely precise. Any error that you make is too much. So, yeah, you really gotta be careful with every single thing that you do if you're gonna play this on Ultra Violence. And that's what I'm doing right here. I'm playing this in Ultra Violence, and it's anxiety inducing, to say the least. It's not exactly that fun of an experience. I mean, it's a lot. I mean, I'm having an absolute blast. I'm loving every single second of this. But just know what you're getting yourself into if you are going to play this, and if you want to do this in Ultra Violence, know what you're getting into. And do yourself a favor, don't expect this to be easy, because it is not going to be easy if you're going to play this in Ultra Violence, especially if this is the first time that you ever played this. I believe I actually recently went through this part. I seem to recall having beat this this particular section of the game pretty recently in Ultra Violence, but I could also be very wrong about that. It has been a good while since my last section in Doom, so yeah, I could very well be wrong about what I just said, to be honest. I'm just throwing that out there. I am not particularly... Oh my goodness. I gotta be very careful with what I'm doing next. I probably also should not be focusing all of my efforts in killing these demons that are on the wall. Oh. Oh. Oh, that's... Oh. Okay. Now, attempt number 2. Lockdown in effect. Yes, yes, yes. I am well aware of facility voice. I know. Just shut up and let me kill these guys. I love the fact that they actually have an announcer for that. That they actually, like, they got an actual announcer to say that demonic presence are at unsafe levels. Because the entire idea behind this, for those of you who don't know the story of Doom, the whole idea of this is that the UAC is doing research on hell. And so they have an entire lab or something, I guess, on Mars. And they decided one day to open a portal to hell so that they can make contact with the demons of hell, and, you know, they can bring demonic presence to Mars and talk with them, I guess. Okay, 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 okay. Easy there, guys. I know I'm a popular guy, but please, calm the fuck down, all of you. There's no need to cause such a ruckus over just a normal guy. Please. Okay. That was a bullet wasted. Okay. There we go. I'm low on ammo. Where is that other imp? There they are. Okay, there's 2. There's 2 still. There's 3 of them still. I'm gonna die. If all you have is a flippin' pea shooter for a pistol, you might as well... Oh, God. Okay, okay, I did not mean to do that. Get out of my way.
Demonic presence eliminated. Lockdown disengaged.
It works. Hiya! Welcome to the stream, Alex. Oh my goodness. Oh my fucking god, that was... That was way too close. I could literally feel my heart just go up in like 1,000 beats per minute or something. Oh. Okay. So, how are you guys feeling today? I'm feeling really good. Everything alright? Well, I nearly died like 1,000,000 times when fighting a whole bunch of demons in this facility. Other than that, I'm doing absolutely wonderful. Okay, I gotta open this elevator. Oh. Okay. So, that should give you a good idea what you're gonna be in for. If you're gonna be playing this in ultra violence, and if you have to kill a bunch of demons in this. This is gonna be horrible. When I reach when I actually make it to hell, this is going to be far more of a nightmare. And it's incredible to realize that this is only ultra violence. There is also a nightmare, and then there's ultra nightmare, I think. And those make it so that if you die in the game, or if you die at any point in the nightmare difficulty, you lose all of your progress. Like, if you're dead, and you gotta start all over again from the very beginning. Which is crazy to think about. Which game is this? It looks familiar. This is Doom 2016. And I've been putting way too many hours into this in the last couple of years. So, yeah, I decided to give myself a bit of a challenge and play this in ultra violence. No reason whatsoever. I just really wanted to die, I guess. Because I hate myself.
Your loyalty is more than just a commitment to the UAC. It's a commitment to the future.
It kind of looks like Half-Life Alyx, though. I have never heard of that game before. But it could have something to do with this having the same kind of setting, because you are in a facility on Mars, essentially. That's pretty much what all of this is. Oh god, that did not look like a smooth glory kill. That looked like something bugged out there for a second. Okay. Oh, yeah, okay. That was, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I do kind of want to exit this particular part of the facility, as in finish this mission before I end this the stream. So this is probably going to be the last part of this entire game, or of this stream, and after that it's going to end. Is Doom connected to Half-Life? Half-Life, the landmark FPS game from Valve, has an unofficial sequel inspired by Halo, Doom, and Quake, which will follow an altered version of Gordon Freeman. That makes sense, yeah. That makes a whole lot of sense. If Half-Life Alyx takes inspiration from Doom, there is a very good chance that this will be familiar to you. Doom. Okay, I gotta switch to my shotgun because my ammunition is. I don't have a lot of ammunition for my assault rifle. I could really use an awful lot more ammo than what I have right now because my ammo is. There really is not much, and I need a lot of ammo in this. Later on, I could really use a lot more ammo. Alright, bam! Oh, the rampage. This is so good. I really love this. I just love ripping my opponents in half with that rampage module. Oh, that's really satisfying. I probably should not be saying that out loud in a live stream like this. But on the other hand, I don't care. Because it's just Doom. They're demons. They're bad. They should die. Technically, they already are dead. But okay. There we go. More ammo. More. Alright. How's everyone doing during the holidays, by the way? I hope you all are having an amazing Christmas. My Christmas so far has been rather uneventful. Okay. I wanted to get a sip out of my drink, but... Okay, I'm ready. Actually, I'm absolutely not ready. I'm just gonna die miserably in this. It's also funny how, because these guys are just kill everything that lives, including their own kind. Like, in this game, they actually kill each other. Which is, I kind of find it hilarious to think about, that demons just have so little of a heart that they kill their own kind as if it's absolutely nothing. Like, they just do not care at all. They care about killing things. That's all that they do. That's all that they care about. And I'm all for it. Where are you, demons? Where are you, demons? Come on! Bye-bye. The assault rifle might be one of my favorite weapons in the whole game. There's also another one called the super shotgun, which is basically just a double-barreled shotgun, but it's so much more powerful and so much more satisfying to use than just a regular old shotgun. Like, the shotgun in this is already really good, and I love it to bits, but super shotgun is just so much more satisfying to use because of it's having just two barrels that it shoots from, and, you know, it being able to completely destroy one demon with one shot. Like, I love it. So from here, what I gotta do, I think, is get to like a power on switch, because there's this one part here. I gotta get over there somehow. I gotta cross an entire thing, and then I can hopefully exit this facility so I can end this stream, because I do want to finish this entire part of the game before I end the stream. And if that means that we'll have to continue for another hour or so, because I'm going to die all the time, so be it then. There we go. We got power. That dead body is probably going to be eaten up by all of the demons, so that should be fine.
I'm blocking your access to the facility scanner. Come to the Vega terminal, and I'll give you what you need.
Oh yeah, that's right. I first need to get through an entire thing with Vega and whatnot. Don't know if I really want to go through all that. It would be nice if I could just end this right here, but this is a relatively big part of the game that I would have to get through still. So, oh, where? Oh, there. Okay, yeah, sure. You know what? I know that I said that I was gonna finish that part of the game, but it's a little bit on the long side. I don't really think I want to do that, so you know what? I'm just gonna call it a day for the time being. I'm gonna call it a stream because this stream has been going on for long enough. I want to thank everyone who has been a part of this stream for watching. And I want to thank all of you for an incredible 2022. This year has been great for the PhoenixStarYT channel, and I want to thank all of you guys for that. And here's to an amazing 2023 as well. And my music stops all of a sudden. Hello? Yeah, I think my web browser is just having a couple of problems. Let me rewind a little bit, and then that should work fine. I'm playing that song through YouTube, so you're gonna have a couple of shenanigans here and there with that. But anyway, once again, thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you all in the next year. Until 2023, everyone, I'm Koen from PhoenixStarYT, and thanks for watching.